and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tag for you guys actually, and it is the 7 Deadly Sins of Beauty, which I've been really wanting to do just because I think they're really fun and I like watching them. So again, as is the theme with everything, the things I enjoy to watch, the things I like to make. So we just kind of are going to go with that theme. If it's not already apparent, this video is going up on Saturday evening probably, because I'm filming this on a Thursday. And tomorrow I have to go to work, and then from there we're going to a party in Manhattan, and it's like straight from work, so I'm not gonna have time to edit and upload and all of that jazzy stuff, even though I really wish I did. So that being said, I apologize for the switch up in schedule, but I think I might keep to it. I might do Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I just have to find something that works with my own schedule. So if that's what it ends up being, then so be it. Let's just get into our 7 deadly sins. What is your most inexpensive beauty item and the most expensive beauty item? So that was really easy for me to figure out. My most inexpensive is definitely my Essence Superfine eyeliner pen, and this I mentioned in my last video, which was my January favorites, and this was $2.99, so definitely bargain basement cheap. My most expensive beauty product, on the other hand, is definitely my Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette. It's just the most beautiful palette, so it's definitely worth the $58 I spent on this, but I was dying to get it. I still have the protector and the mirror because I'm like afraid to like get stuff on it because it was so expensive, but definitely my most expensive beauty item, but personally I think it's definitely worth it, so I don't mind. Next is wrath. What beauty products do you have a love-hate relationship with? And that was really hard for me to choose. Finally came to powder, because my skin is so dry. It sucks up all kinds of moisture. So putting powder on sometimes just accentuates how dry my skin is, but at the same time, I cannot stand the way my face feels without any powder. It just kind of feels sticky or tacky or just wet still, and I'm always afraid that all my foundation is just gonna come right off if I don't powder. So right now my makeup collection, more or less, of things that I might use but have just in case I want to use, are all of these powders. I have the Tarte Smooth Operator, which is the Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Highlighter in the shade N202, which is Rose. Then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder in 100, which is actually almost gone, so this one I do like. And then I also have the Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder, which is in the shade 10 Porcelain. So yeah, I have a lot of different kinds. I keep trying more to kind of figure out what I like. Some days I want loose powder, some days I want pressed powder. It all depends on my skin that day, so definitely have a love-hate relationship with those. 3 is gluttony. What are your most delicious beauty products? Well, personally, I don't eat my beauty products, so there's that. But if we had to talk about things that I don't mind getting in my mouth because they do taste good, I'd have to go with the Makeup Academy Sugar Lip Scrub. This stuff is actually pretty cheap too at the drugstore. I got this at Walgreens, I believe. The little exfoliators in here that are meant to like kind of rub off any dead skin, and I can't say it works real well, but I like it because it does taste good. The little like bits on it are just sugar, so when you get in your mouth, you just get like a little burst of sugar, and it's just really nice, and I really like it. It's just a clear gel that comes in one of the little these doohickey applicators. I'm not really sure what they're called, but yeah, they're really nice. I just like it because it tastes like sugar, honestly. So next is Sloth, which is what beauty product do you neglect because of laziness? And that was also really hard for me to decide on, but I had to go with eyeshadow because in the morning when I'm getting ready for work, I'm like, I don't even care. It's like 6:30, I don't care. So I basically just put on like the nudest eyeshadow ever, and I never really play with it. I'm just like, whatever will look okay in my like half awake state. But like I have quite a few choices here. I have the original Naked palette, which has definitely seen some love over the years for sure, so that is definitely a standby favorite. I've had it for a real long time. It was actually the first like expensive eyeshadow I bought. Then I also have the Naked 2 palette, which is being loaned to me by my roommate because she's the best, because she doesn't use it anymore really, so she's letting me use it. And then I also have the Lorac Gold Unzipped palette, which is beautiful and does get a lot of use because I am a fan of these colors. Which I actually have a second one of because my sister bought me one for Christmas without knowing. Then I also have the e.l.f. Little Black Beauty Book in the shades Warm, though in the Warm edition. so that also gets a lot of use because it's got a lot of different colors. I also have a giant palette of e.l.f. stuff. I have so much stuff. I also have my Gwen Stefani palette, as I already said. So I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes that I just tend to not use because I'm like, I don't care. As I said before, why dramaticness? Number 5 is Pride, which is what beauty product gives you the most confidence. That was so easy for me, and it is definitely my foundation. Ever since I was really little, the biggest insecurity of mine has always been my skin, whether it's been dry or it's had a zit or whatever, but ever since I can remember, the only thing I ever wanted to do was fix that. Like I wanted to have the clearest skin ever, and it was always like, I felt like everybody could see it and that's all they saw on my face. This is definitely something I could not live without. I'm very picky about my foundation because of my skin. I am currently using the NARS Sheer Glow in the color Light 3 Gobi, which is definitely my favorite right now. I'm, however, going to be purchasing the Chanel Le Beige because I've heard great things about it and I can't wait. Also, the Laura Mercier Candlelit is fabulous as well, but otherwise I'm very, very picky, so can't live without this. Next was the question I actually had the most trouble with, which was lust, and it is nothing makeup related, and maybe that's why, but it is what attributes do you find most attractive in a person, in the opposite sex. And for me, couldn't think of it like right away what jumps out at me because a lot of the time it depends on the person. I know that Michael and I met on Tinder, so clearly the first thing that was attractive about him was his face in the little picture. So that was not what I wanted to say because as much as looks are important, I think, like obviously you have to be physically attracted to someone to really be in a good relationship, so, but it's not the only thing. I've been with plenty of people in my life that are probably not the most attractive people, but I really liked them. But personally, I think it's a passion for something because everyone I've been with ever has been like really into something. And once it was a boy who was really involved in sports and really enjoyed them. There was another boy who was really involved in politics. And now with Michael, he loves his video games and I love that about him. I think having something that you're just really in love with and that you love to do and it's something that's yours is really important in a person, and that is what is most attractive to me. The final question is envy, and it is, what items would you most like to receive as a gift? I could talk about this forever. I have a bunch of things on my wish list from Nordstrom, Sephora, Space & K, the friggin' drugstore, everywhere. I could go on forever about what I want, but basically I picked out 3 things that I would love to get as a gift. One would be a Tom Ford lipstick because they are really expensive for a lipstick, but they also are just something that there's something about having a Tom Ford lipstick that would just be like so cool. The second thing is anything from Charlotte Tilbury. I want to try all of the things that she makes, every single one of them. I will probably get them for myself because I just want them so badly, so that doesn't even matter. The third thing is the Maison Martin Margiela. Maison Martin Margiela. I can't speak French well. I took it for 6 years and I can't speak it well, so I'm sorry. The replica perfume, and I believe the one that I liked was like Fireside or something like that. I would die for one of those. They are just, first of all, the packaging is gorgeous. The actual scents are just incredible, and that is a perfume that I would really like because it feels like something you could wear anywhere, with anyone, and it just feels like they'd be comforting scents to have. So those are the 3 things that I would really like to receive as a gift. That is it. That is my 7 deadly sins of beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I sure enjoyed thinking about it and kind of going through all the things that I have because you don't do that often. So I thought it was really, really fun. So please give this a like if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe and don't miss any more from me coming Wednesday. Yes, I should be uploading on Wednesday and Saturday now. I'll let you guys know if it changes because it might. That's how I work. But as always, I will also link all of the information below, like the links to all of these products that I talked about. Overall, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye!